a plan for today. I have like an actual like plan. So I just tossed down the date as 5/2. I might also edit the gentleness I need to toss on this guy. But I do have like a full-fledged plan today, so I'm gonna bring up some references really quick. Hi, Gear, you fast. Speedy. I haven't even gone into the Discord and played. So I'm gonna bring up references and everything so that you're ready. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna rotate this because I do want there to be a bit of tension to this. Let's see. Okay, so I kind of want it to be. That should be fine, actually. Okay. This is gonna be kind of like our lines. Oh, actually, I can't have that be that. So that's 2. Come from off screen. Like that, probably. Might just get rid of that one. Oh, I'm on the wrong button. So I'm gonna go here. do though, how would the floor be? It would be like noticeable. Should I do background last? Maybe I should do background last. Because maybe the line isn't going to help me much. Okay. What I want on this one is going to be... Look at my references again. Bunch of different good ones, but... something like... I really need to get like a little figure or something. Trying to reverse this in my head. Hold on. I think I'm not using enough of my space. Let's make those bigger. So it's closer to screen, so it'll be longer, right? Like that. Maybe. Fish ravioli is pretty good, actually. I don't know if you've ever had it, but it's good. So this doesn't need to be a straight line. Ravioli shaped fish? Raviolis are just like squares though, what do you mean? It's like pretty normal, I wanna say. I want to say it's pretty normal, I don't know. I feel like I didn't give it enough space. Let's just give it the eraser. So you got the bone, and then you got like hip bone, and then you got the back. Just gonna be like slightly behind. It's the knee, it's gonna be up to here. It's gonna be up to here. Got the body coming up, it's gonna be about, say, it's hard to visualize. Because I'm just trying to do bone structure right now in my brain. Trying to put it together. Say those are shoulders. But it'd be a little bit more like that, I want to say. I'm not sure. We're gonna have this one come around like that. And would be doing like just around. Right, so we got a hand there. What would the other one be doing? Got a bunch of different references here. Tiny. It's about tiny dudes. It's just blowing up the street. Might as well, I guess, but that's still really silly to think about. That's super silly. Let's try just... Oh, actually... I feel like the hands can be bigger. Let me... That's how we're gonna have the hand, kind of. And then this one is gonna be a bit closer, but I'll have this one kind of splayed out. On the floor. Trying to make this head bigified a little bit. But it's kind of hard to think this in. And obviously we've got the foots, which are just be raise these a little bit, bring them up, and then we can do so. Do heel down and kind of like the hands. Just got toesies. I like that. Although I guess they'd be bigger than that, huh? It's kind of rough. I guess it's supposed to be a rough sketch, but it's still pretty rough. Not good at feet. Just fine, but like that's more because I don't know how the feet bones even work. Let me take a look at that actually. Because I can physically look at my hand and see where everything goes. That's why hands are easier for me, but feet, bone, you know, I should get one of those. I should get a. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's really weird. Oh god, what the heck? It's like, it's kind of similar to what I drew actually, but it's still weird looking. It's very strange looking. It's very much just like bone, right? And you've got littler bones at the end. That's really what it is. It's very strange looking. I guess it's fine. But it looks very strange to me. I'll lower the opacity of that. And I'm going to try drawing over this, and it's going to be weird. But we're going to try. Let's zoom a bit. Where do I start? I've got my reference, so let me... Go to number 4, or 3, or whatever, what the heck? put 3 back where it should be. I want to start with this. I guess I'm not going to need colors yet, but... Oh, this is going to be weird. Okay, hold on. So this is where that is. I need a good reference for... Let's go back. Let me get a good, like, zoom in on this. So we're going to start with the back half, I think. Yeah, we're going to start with the back half because I need to do the front half later anyways. And it's going to go on top of the back half because you can't see it from this angle. So that will be better than otherwise. So we'll do that. Alright. Just gonna kind of like closely do that, because that actually just makes sense. And that's not how the muscles work. So let me go. Bomb. Needs to go higher. I don't know how to do a knee at this angle, but it looks like it just kind of flows over, so we're gonna just flow it over. I'm gonna draw this further up here. And that. I'm gonna go straight down. And mostly straight down. I feel like the legs are too much. Like the angle is wrong, I think. Okay, let's do... Let's read out the length of the legs. So we're gonna say that's as far as it needs to go. We're gonna call the curve there. This sounds weird because the character's covered. So we're gonna do covering like this, right? But if I shorten the legs now, I don't know where the rest of it goes. Right? This is tough. I don't know where to start with this part. I'll try doing a mini one up here. Hold on. So why am I having trouble? This is so irritating. It's like drawing a big thing is hard. Like, there's my reference, kind of, like, for what it should look like. Trying to put it together is like, ugh, pulling teeth. Also, kind of like, yeah. How does this part work? It's tough. The reference that I have up isn't super helpful, and I don't know why it's not super helpful, because I feel like it should be. I think let's take out that. Go back in with a pen, right? And then I'll just change the angle on this. Ah, but that doesn't look right. Hold up. We're gonna redo the legs, and we're gonna probably redo the arm. I feel like this would come down further, like this. Right? Is it not long enough? Is that what I'm missing? Maybe I'm missing. Maybe it's just not long enough. Maybe that's kind of where it should end. Oop. Blah 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 blah, and then we're kind of at the end of the thing, so I need to be careful with my space. Does that look right? Or is it still too tall or something? I'm not super sure. I can't tell. The brain's not quite computing how the body should be large-wise. Let's see. Hold on. I'll try something. Oh, but this one doesn't have a hip joint. I can't do that on this character. Okay. You don't bend at the hip, so I can't check that. Okay. If I took this and then I move it over here, that's fine. If I took the rest of this, that's a little too short. So actually, oops, I'm on 3. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna draw a line here, and then we're gonna go back up that. So we've got kind of a line to guide us to where we need to be. Okay. So we've got that side, this side, that looks okay. So this one's a bit weird because 3D objects are a bit weird. That doesn't look awful. Okay. Okay. Ah. Okay. So I kind of have this one. I get that one kind of. And most of this is going to be occluded. For both of these, actually, which is interesting. Okay, we're gonna say this comes out a little bit since the angle's kind of weird. And we're gonna go straight into here. And I'm just gonna cut across to not bother with the rest of this. And we can just draw some lines. Grab them. Smallify that. Okay, so there's a foot. We're gonna leave that as is for now. And I'm going to come down like that. Well, it's a little too small. Hold on. Let's minimize this a little bit, so we don't need that to be so much. The angle's getting to me. The angle's getting to me. I mean, don't know about confirmed. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell a foot would look like. It's just well, I did this one backwards. It's fine, I guess. You wouldn't really see it at this angle, though. This angle's kind of strange. This one's tough because of, like, just angles. So what you would actually see from this one, erase this, just so that we only have the background line going through. What you would see from this one, and maybe I should change colors actually. So this line, right, and come all the way up, and keep this as the, oops. A little bit of erasure right there. What I will do is just track this one so we can see what's in front. And keep that. Okay. So that's going to be the front. And the issue here is kind of like... That's the front, right? How... It's hard to visualize the center. Let's... This is tough. My concept. My posture is what I'm trying to figure out. Not mine though. The characters. Right, so... But I constantly am feeling like that's too wide at the bottom. I think that's maybe fine. Could add a little bit towards the front like that. I think that's kind of okay. I'm not super sure. Might need more here. Like a little bit more. Right. Let's swap to a blue color. Or let's not go too far. Let's go like pink. And then we're gonna do the what you don't see in the background area in this color. I'll have that come forward. It's all fine, and then this area gotta come out. Now this one's a bit tougher because I've never drawn a right foot, actually. That one's actually a little tougher, so hold on this. I also need to draw. Try to match the angle. More or less. And we're gonna go hereabouts and go in. It's a little too smooth, but it'll do. It's rough, but it's serviceable. Rough, but serviceable. Okay. So now I'm gonna go to the other side. Go along this. I'm just gonna go. This one's a little tougher because I'm not gonna see most of this arm. So I actually don't know how it's gonna look. This is gonna be a multi-day project. We'll work on this one as well tomorrow. I think. Because we're kind of coming on where I need to get out of here, but this is kind of like an exercise to my brain. This is a little wide, but it works, it works. I don't have any, like, hand references, really, except for robot. So we're just gonna kind of wing this one. So we start with essentially a trapezoid. This one's gonna be straight out. So we're gonna go rah, and then this one go rah. And then our fingers are actually gonna start and just wrap around immediately. So this is kind of like where the fingers are gonna be. You're just gonna immediately wrap around here. I'm gonna color them off like that. But we'll have the thumb go across. It's kind of at the knuckles here. So if I'm gonna do that, yeah. It essentially just sits on top right here. Now add a little bit more depth right there to show that that's the thumb. So that comes back further than the others. Because it's a thumb. But all of these get a little bit of depth right there. Make this one a little shorter because it's a picky. That's coming out. That's coming out. So that's very rough, but there. Assemble the drawing like Legos. That's kind of what I'm doing. That's kind of how I'm learning. The issue is a lot of the tutorials that I've gotten are like, here's lines and circles, and then you use these as reference, and that's not really how my brain works. I don't feel like I would have to relearn everything. And I'm bad at that. I'm bad at learning to begin with, so we've already got a big handicap right there. And then this one is gonna have a lot of this, and then this one's gonna be weird because I have this one kind of splayed out and I've never actually done that. I'm trying to keep an eye on like what I did. And also on my own hand. No, I need you to be smaller. Please and thank you. And this one needs to go back to where this all starts. Which is there. Okay, so that didn't go too terrible, but super happy with this index finger, so give me a second. I want it more splayed than it came out. I want it to be coming out a little bit further from the others. So you just gotta like angle it a bit. Which isn't great when your pen doesn't want to be accurate right now, but that's fine. Okay. Finger, hand kind of looks okay. I kind of like that. That's fine. In terms of the chest piece, I don't really know even what color I want this in, but we're gonna go with chest starts about here, goes down, and we're gonna stop there. Because it's like, I can kind of do this and give myself a kind of idea, but like realistically, I have no idea how this part's gonna look. I don't even really like where I put this. This one's gonna be much harder, just because I don't have a good anything for this. I might just connect this at a different angle like that. I'm trying to kind of use these lines here to give myself an idea as to the angle I'm looking at, but realistically I have no idea what I'm looking at. So this is... okay, so this is where we got today. I'm happy with this, kind of. I'm really happy with this hand. It looks okay, I guess. I'm not... I think we're gonna line this up a little bit more with the shoulder here. I think. And then I'll probably make another layer above 4 for the actual drawing, because I feel like I'm gonna need to work on this a bit more in layer 4. I'll probably work on this part. So we're gonna probably lower this to like opacity 33, and then we're gonna go to 2, and we're gonna go... So this is actually what we're looking at. So this is the body. This is where we're at. This is actually kind of how far we got. I'm gonna continue probably with this part tomorrow. But I actually feel kind of happy with this. I woke up and I said to myself basically, hey, here's what you want to work on it, and keep it in your mind. Because I didn't want to forget it, and I didn't want to do any practice crap. I'm gonna be real with you. The practice doesn't help me nearly at all, and I know that I'm doing this all wrong, and I know I should be learning a different way. I get that, but I just really want this to work, and my brain does not work in way of practice and videos and the weird little, like, I get it, I do, but I'm better at eyeballing. I'm not good at learning the right way for this, so for now, this is where we're gonna stop, because I feel good about this, and I want to keep that feeling, keep that motivation. So, today's where we're gonna stop. I'm gonna save this, and then tomorrow we will put the next line of things. I'm gonna put tomorrow's date, and we'll see how many days this actually takes to finish. Because this is on page 1, and I'm actually going to... sorry. Yeah, this is on page 1, I believe. I'm going to black this out. We're going to make it smaller, because I know I'm going to use this tomorrow. Probably a similar time, maybe earlier, because my work schedule is a little different tomorrow. But, I'm going to make that small. So top left, we're going to put... what is 5/2, I think? 5/2 /20, 25. And we're going to keep using this until I finish this out to something I am happy with. So that could be 2 days, that could be a week. I don't think I'm going to go over a week in terms of working on the same thing, but this is what I want to work on. This is something I've been trying to work on, and trying to get to a point where I felt I was comfortable to do this. I wasn't. I said screw it, and I said we're doing it. So we're doing it. But let me save this, and make sure all this is saved, and all good to go. Save as. We'll call it the tent scene. And we'll just, yeah. Because I was working on a different version of this scene, and, it looks cool. I can show it to you guys later. Not today, maybe tomorrow. But, I can't envision what it would look like, and it's essentially finished as far as like what I envisioned for it. I just don't know how to use Metabang well enough to really do more for it. But we're just gonna call this tent scene, work in progress. Day 1, yeah, day 1. Okay, we're gonna save that. And so, we made a lot of progress today. I feel really good about the post so far. But I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye! Oh yeah, I might do some video game streams again pretty soon. We're gonna be doing a collab with Bumble on Monday. Monday's gonna be collab with Bumble in early morning, and then I'll probably be gone for most of the day past that. But it's only tomorrow for you, Concept. It's not for me. Let me just double check that that's saved, and then alright. Alright, bye guys. Bye bye.